everybody, welcome to another episode of SicErik TV. Today I'm just going to be going on over why I am downgrading back to Android 11 on the Oneplus 9 Pro. A lot of issues with this Android 12 update. For instance, something like this. Trying to unlock the device always has some issues. I've done a factory reset. Very annoying. Other little things are annoying as well. I went ahead and downloaded the rollback of Android 11. I'll post a link in the description down below. That way, if you guys want to do this, it's pretty simple. You just download the firmware to your OnePlus. Like for instance, this one will be OnePlus 9 Pro for North America. And then you'll have local update. ABK. When you download this update, you're just going to want to rename it and take the zip off of the file name and then install it like a normal application right here. And then you click on the little gear icon and boom, your update would be right there to downgrade back to Android 11. So I'm going to do this and hopefully everything works fine, and it's obviously going to be more stable. And Oxygen OS 12 is cool and all, but there are just too many bugs right now and it's very annoying, so I'm downgrading to Android 11. So yeah guys, like I was saying earlier, too many bugs on Android 12 or Oxygen OS 12 for the OnePlus 9 Pro, so I went ahead and I downgraded back to Android 11. As you can see right here, Android 11 has all the old school, real Oxygen OS look and feel to it and everything just works a lot better on here as far as unlocking the device, and no bugs or issues. Absolutely perfect. On your always on display, you get the ticker for the seconds on the always on display, which I don't know why they took that off of Android 12. But yeah, we are back to regular Oxygen OS 11. Very simple process to downgrade. If you are on the Android 12 update, you're going to want to download the rollback firmware, which for the OnePlus 9 Pro is going to be the NA, which is North America. They also have India and Europe. You're just going to download that and rename that to a zip, which pretty much just takes off the jar at the end and make sure that it ends with .zip. And then you're going to want to download the OP local updates and make sure that that ends with an APK, which is just renaming it, taking off the zip from that and making it into an APK. You're going to install that, and then you're just going to hit the gear icon, which in Android 11 you do get that gear icon up top for local upgrades. And you're just gonna pick whichever the download that you downloaded for that. Make sure it is in your storage properly. You're gonna click the gear and choose that rollback firmware. And then once you're done with that, it will wipe your device. And I think you will have 2 updates waiting for you until it gets to the Android 12, which is, let's go ahead and go right there, system updates. And this is the Android 12 Oxygen OS 12, which I'm not going to install until OnePlus gets their act together. I don't know what OnePlus was thinking, releasing this with so many bugs. And I did do a factory reset on the OnePlus 9 Pro, and it helped a little bit, but still had a lot of problems and issues. I mean, it's hard enough working with Android 12. There are a lot of bugs with Android 12, especially on the Pixel. So OnePlus decided to take it up a notch and not only have to work with Android 12, they made Oxygen OS combined with Color OS on top of Android 12, and just making it a lot more difficult for OnePlus, which they should have just stuck with Oxygen OS or just go full on Color OS. Just skip the whole combining Oxygen and Color and just give us a stable update, OnePlus. Like seriously, OnePlus screwed the pooch on this one, and a lot of people aren't happy with it. Hopefully OnePlus is okay and they come out of this okay, and send us a stable update for Oxygen OS 12. Even the Samsung Galaxy S21, which I'm using to film right now, has a stable version of Android 12, which is One UI 4.0, runs perfectly on the Samsung, and of course the Pixels are running Android 12 perfectly as well. But OnePlus could not get their act together for this simple update, so hopefully they fix things. And I just wanted to share my rollback experience with the OnePlus 9 Pro, and I am off of Android 12 and I am back on Android 11, and I couldn't be happier. This thing works a lot better. Everything is here. Good old-fashioned Oxygen OS 11 on the OnePlus 9 Pro. No issues whatsoever, at least until we get a stable update for that Oxygen OS 12 for the OnePlus 9 Pro. But for right now, Oxygen OS 11 stable. Roll back if you're having any issues. You could try a factory reset, but like I said, I did that and I was still having issues with the pull down notifications over here. They would overlap. The fingerprint sensor was lagging whenever I would unlock it, and it was very annoying. Whenever I had an alarm set and it would go off, my screen wouldn't light up. It would just have the alarm going and I had no option to turn it off. That was another bug on there. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other bugs, but other than that, it was okay, but it just wasn't stable. So with that being said, guys, I will post a link in the description for this website. That way you could go check it out if you want to downgrade from Oxygen OS to Oxygen OS 11. Very simple, very easy. Keep in mind that this will wipe your device, so do some backups if you want, but I just went ahead and just wiped it anyways, and I'll just put my music back on here, and I already downloaded all my apps anyway. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, guys. Come on, thumbs up on these videos. If not, thumbs down. Hey, it'll help either way. Subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.